What's up, guys? Matt Brown here, 4lineups.com. Let's talk a little Thursday night football between the 49ers and the Rams. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Everything absolutely free, and I'll get you out of here in a hurry on this one as this game has gotten completely out of hand. As we see over here, this is all the way out, at least at MGM right now, at 8.5. Total sitting 45.5. If you think the 49ers can win this thing outright, plus 350. But I mean, we're talking about a game that has moved from 3.5 all the way out to 8.5 because the 49ers continue to just get kicked in the groin with injuries repeatedly over and over and over again. We already knew they were without Kittle and Ayuk for this game. Well, guess what? They are also without Brock Purdy. Oh, let's also add Ricky Pearsall and Juwan Jennings in there as well. I mean, just absolutely no offensive players at all for this 49ers team. And so what we've seen is this thing has run 5 points in the market, and it's very hard for us to kind of dispute that. I mean, Puka Nacua has 100 more receiving yards than any other receiver in the NFL. Matthew Stafford, if you go over to Pro Football Focus, and anyone of all the quarterbacks that have taken at least 60 dropbacks, he's the number one graded passer in the NFL currently. Oh, and this defense is the number 2 defense in the NFL. And so this Rams squad is just firing on all cylinders, just clicking left and right. Should be 4-0. Really and truly. And so it's just no match for this 49ers team that is just completely outgunned here in this one. So basically, at this point, it's hard to recommend once this line has just gotten so out of control. I mean, it's just been one-way action towards the Rams the entire time since this thing came out. So, I mean, really all you're doing here is this is like a fantastic teaser anchor for you. You're able to get some information on a Thursday as well. There are a lot of teaser possibilities this week out there. You could take this Rams team down to 2.5 through the key numbers. And then listen, you have yourself options of Colts down to 1 if you want to do that. Giants up to 8, which I actually particularly like considering this Rams team. I mean, considering the Saints team is terrible. Who are they going to beat by more than 8 points? Yeah, beats me. Then you come down here. Another decent option is, where are we looking at? The Ravens up to 7.5 against the Texans, who, again, can't move the football. How are they going to beat anybody at margin? You could take the Cardinals down to 1.5. So you get the point. There are just a ton of different options this week. The Bills down to 2 against the Patriots. So lots of dance partners here for this Rams team sitting at the 8.5. So, I mean, seriously, just your anchor leg of teasers, your hub of all of teasers, roll it out, feel confident in this Rams team getting this thing done by at least a field goal. The only other bet that I'm going to make, and listen, I'm going to tell you why this couldn't get home. I'll tell you why I'm nervous about taking Christian McCaffrey over on his receiving yards, is mainly because if this thing gets out of hand, if you're the Niners on a short week with as many injuries as you're dealing with right now, with an injury-prone Christian McCaffrey, he could end up on the sideline. And so that is the only thing that scares me in this. But who in the hell else is Mac Jones going to throw the ball to? I mean, Christian McCaffrey is going to get peppered with targets. And listen, when Pearsall hurt his knee originally and was out of the game before he ended up coming back in, when he was getting checked out on the sideline, they moved McCaffrey into the slot. Like, he was just lining up as a wide receiver. And so, you know, again, Kendrick Bourne, Demarcus Robinson. I mean, like, seriously, it's Christian McCaffrey's going to be the entire offense, you know? And so, again, the only thing I don't like about the McCaffrey receiving over here is just, if this thing gets out of hand quickly, I think Shanahan has the smarts on a short week and understanding how bad their injury situation is right now to not have McCaffrey out there taking unnecessary snaps. And so that's the only way I think this doesn't get home. But outside of that, I would, you know, and I probably will, is kind of like play this at 53. Also played at 60 plus, maybe played at 70 plus as well. Because I think he's just going to be the focal point of the offense when they have absolutely no other players out there to get anything done. But like I said, get you out of here quick on this one. Just it's a game that ran rightfully so, one-way action on the Rams, totally money just pouring in on this team after this horrific injury report for the 49ers, and Rams just playing as good as they are right now. It all adds up. So teaser leg against, probably with three, four different teams for me. Will be mixed in with this Rams leg, and then some McCaffrey overs on the receiving game. Outside of that, game that I'll watch because I'm invested heavily in the Rams, but one that they should take care of pretty easily, and it's not indicative of anything that this 49ers team is because they don't have any of their guys out there. So we'll see how they're able to proceed here once they get kind of the mini bye here coming off of a Thursday night football game. Guys, if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. Do appreciate it. Let's keep on rocking and rolling, and good luck on all your Thursday night football bets.